Starmen Podcast.
Hello and welcome to another Starman Talk to Talks. I'm your host, Stefan. With me is Billy and Cody. Woo!
Hey, everybody.
And guys, we're going to go down memory lane, as we tend to do on this show.
Woo.
Like it or not. Remember the good old movie rental places?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that like the big.
I think Billy just lived in one.
Oh,
That's where we found him. We just found him in the abandoned blockbuster down the road. He had his own little community there where you were trading blockbuster cards for food stamps.
Oh, Blockbuster.
There's still one, apparently.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That one still survived.
Honestly, Cody did it, so listen to it just watched.
Obviously, Cody doesn't watch our show.
Yeah.
Okay, that one I missed.
No.
Wow.
This is one of those ones that is like, if I ever have money and travel ever opens up,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I want to take a trip just to see it.
Yeah. And I'll join you.
Oh yeah, I know. I'd definitely be taking you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think you and Curtis might be the only two people who would appreciate the trip.
Yeah.
I have to admit, I kind of miss going to movie rental places.
Especially where I grew up, there's still one store left.
Yeah, there's still the mom and pop stores
Yeah.
in some areas.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, one where I grew up also sells fireworks and ammunition.
Yeah, that makes it stand out. Never like
Wow.
renting the Terminator and buying a box of fireworks and
Box of bullets.
Yeah. fire off some ammo. Or no, I'm sorry. Buying a box of ammo,
Yeah.
buying some fireworks, getting a case of beer, and renting Independence Day. 4th of July, everyone.
Yeah. There you go.
Happy 4th
Nice.
of July.
Happy 4th of July. That's like some shit.
Oh, I think there's also runs N64 games.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
wow.
Yeah.
That is,
Dedication.
wow.
Yeah.
That's a blast from the past there.
So, obviously, we all went for different reasons.
Oh, yeah.
Because I imagine you only rented movies mostly.
Most of the time until I got into gaming for those few years.
Yeah. You and me probably went for gaming.
Yeah, a little off and on.
Yeah.
Like I went.
I
through-
mean, there's movies
yeah.
every so often,
Oh.
but the primary was game.
Yeah. Well, let me rephrase that. Until I got my PlayStation 2, it was mostly movies.
Yeah. I mostly rent a game for the weekend, and if I had the extra money, rent a movie.
Yeah, like, so, it was actually games and movies, because, didn't get these. We didn't have the Super Nintendo, 92, 93, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, went to a lot
No,
of.
I didn't. I'm not saying you guys didn't exclusively
Oh, yeah.
do one or the other. You did both, obviously.
Oh yeah.
But I think you would have went to the movie section first when you got in there.
Yeah, like most of the games I was focused around would be, wrestling ones or, game.
Yeah.
Sports games.
Yeah.
Where we would have went to the gaming section first and then into the movie section.
And hopefully
Yeah.
you had the games you were looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always the.
The fun challenge of a Friday evening.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, do they have that game in? Nope.
And
Movie
the
section,
fun
here it comes.
story of Super Mario RPG
Oh.
on our freaking video rental.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess I should tell this story. It's a classic.
Oh, yeah.
So, I would always try and go and rent Super Mario RPG because I could never beat it in the weekend.
Yeah.
I would always get up to possibly the cake boss. One time I got a little further, but could never beat the thing.
Yeah.
And I would go back and it'd be rented by someone else.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'd finally be able to rent it again, and the save file that I originally made was deleted.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to start it over again. So, in anger, I would delete the previous person's save file and start my new one.
Yeah.
Over it. Kind of you delete my shit, I'll delete your shit.
I have wondered if you had a sort of competition with this guy.
Oh, it gets better.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah. I've heard this story.
Yeah. So, I was bringing this up because I was at my cousin's Jonathan's house when I was mentioning, he's like, because he actually bought the game. He's like, I finally sat down and bought the game. And I was like, oh, cool. When you're done, you gotta let me borrow it because I could never beat it. He's like, why? I kept renting it from the rental place, but then some jerk would always delete my save file when I rented it again. He's like, which rental place were you getting it from? I was like, the one down by the corner near our house. I think I might know who was doing that.
Was it him?
Yep. So for the last time, before we sat down and had this discussion, we would be going back and forth deleting each other's save files on the same game cartridge we kept renting. Thus keeping our video store in business over a dumb rivalry.
Yeah.
That could have been solved if I had ever gone over to his house when he rented the game and discovered that. Because then he would have made a save file on a separate save slot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And okay.
Wow.
But now I was able to rent it, and he wouldn't rent it because he owns it, so
Yeah.
I kept renting it for a few weeks straight, and I finally beat it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Without having to buy the game. Or borrow it off him.
There you go.
Nice.
Because I am petty that way.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's kind of why I stopped renting Super Nintendo games. Because every time I would go, my save file would be gone.
Yeah, you can't rent RPGs or anything that requires like more than a weekend to beat.
Yeah.
Because you can't guarantee your save file.
Yeah.
Thank God memory cards were invented.
Yeah. Thank God.
I was like, wait, now I can rent all the games I want and keep the progress no matter what?
Yeah!
Whoever thought this is a genius. Anyways, personal story aside, we'll probably have a few more of those going around before the end of the night. But, did your guys' movie store make popcorn or anything? Like,
Yeah, like sort of video stores, because where I grew up, like throughout the county, there was like several different.
yeah, but you must have one main one that you always went to more than the others.
Technically 3,
Okay.
because each location. One was like right next to where we get our groceries,
Yeah.
and the other 2 were like one was right next to our church,
Oh. Fair enough.
and right next to and the other one next to the bank. So hey,
I know we had at one point 3 just in our small town.
yeah, we in one town I think we had 3 or 4 at one point.
Yeah.
Then actually, I think one of the stores I was able to get some movie displays.
Yeah.
Nice.
I had the movie displays for The Lost World.
Nice.
Nice.
2 raptors and then this huge ass one with the T-Rex head sticking out of the bushes.
Right.
Sweet.
Weren't you told to go to the barn and get those as a surprise gift?
No. What it was, they were on the barn and the girls told me to go turn on the lights and tag out. I was like, no, the things were out there. And I didn't even notice them out there.
Yeah.
It was like guns. Those 10-year-old people probably had a fire.
Yeah, heart attack earlier.
Open the door like the two velociraptors.
It was right there. No. Ours didn't have the popcorn. Though those were the bigger chain ones later in the major city. They had the snacks though, like
Oh yeah.
and that stupid like gumball game.
Yeah.
Where it's like get the black gumball and you get a free movie. Yeah. It's like all the black ones are on the top, so there's never a chance you're never going to get one.
Yeah. I got one once.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's because someone got lazy and didn't take the black ones out. I know I got one too, but just like wasn't even trying to get a movie rental. I just wanted a gumball.
Yeah, no, I'm the same. Like, yeah.
So it's
like I think I was 11 or 12 at the time, so I just like it spun down. I popped it in my mouth. My dad's like, "Wait a second, what color was that?" Opened my mouth. He's like, he got a free rental, holding the slobber-filled gumball in his.
Oh, did he pull it out of your mouth?
Yeah, he had me like open my mouth. He pulled it.
Okay, the places I went to never had that.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Major chains never had it. It was always the mom and pop or the lesser known ones.
Yeah.
That entice people to buy the gumball.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I only had like 3 movie rental places I ever went to.
Yeah.
Blockbuster being one of them.
Yeah.
I only ever rented our local Blockbuster twice.
I bought a few movies from there.
Yeah, I bought movies and games there, but
I've never rented.
no, the only one game I think I ever rented there was a Indiana Jones game for the 64.
Okay.
Because it was trying to track down on some of the other video stores.
Okay.
That is fair.
Yeah, I very rarely rented from Blockbuster.
Yeah. Because, heck, I think, what was it? I forget how many video stores one of my sisters had a book for when they were trying to find a copy of RoboCop to rent for me.
Yeah.
And that was the last one to watch, and they tracked down like which video store they ended up renting it from, but they go to a few stores to find it.
Oh man, that mystical journey.
I know.
Yeah. It's like, hey, do you rent this? No.
There was one, was in the city, but it was like the most sketchiest and mystical rental store. It had nothing I've never seen in any other rental store.
Oh, nice.
This is where I rented like Double Dragon.
Nice.
Ooh.
Which is a terrible movie, but I guess
Yep.
the mystical rental store had it. No one else did. And it had like My Pet Monster and like a bunch of these names that like
Never heard of
great 80s like B and C
like
brand
trauma-esque movies.
Yeah, like
Okay.
movies that obviously don't stay on the shelves
No.
for very long, but this movie rental store is like, no, we thrive off this.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Nice.
And like games that like I've never heard of either for the Super Nintendo.
Okay. Interesting.
And we went there once, and after we returned the movies, I could never find the place again.
Oh.
I think like the week after it may have got shut down or something,
wow.
but
Jeez.
it's so odd to me that this mystical movie place, I guess I had the one chance to watch the movie of my life, and I picked fucking Double Dragon, and I feel bad about it.
It's like, yeah, remember that kid who rented Double Dragon? Aw?
Yeah.
Yep. I feel sorry for him.
Like, there's probably like a movie that's like The Secret of the Universe or something there. You would have looked harder, you would have found like eternal knowledge or like God powers or something. So, yeah, I mentioned the popcorn because the smell of these places,
Oh.
there's a very unique
Oh, yeah.
smell
Oh,
to
yeah.
a bunch of movies in a room.
Oh, yeah. Like,
Billy,
yeah.
your house is starting to smell like it too.
yeah, no, like, hey, I don't like,
It's not a bad smell.
No.
I'm not saying it's a bad smell. It's just there is a distinct smell to movies.
Yeah.
I love the smell of popcorn.
Yeah. So I'm actually glad that, like, I got a bag of popcorn once a week.
Yeah.
It's like,
Even though you never share it.
like, I don't know, like, when you come to my apartment, you have the smell of popcorn and the movies.
Yeah, list of movies. It's like a little mini movie rental at Billy's.
It really is.
Yeah.
Like, you have like 1,000 or more?
We've never counted. No one's ever taken Billy up on the offer to
No.
count them all.
I don't think I'd want to.
No, because, like I said, cause you gotta admit it, I have more than just regular movies up
Oh,
there.
yeah.
I'll do it for 10 cents per movie.
Well,
How much do you think that would cost you?
I know, right?
A lot.
Ken walked away with $1,000. Wait, that's like $1 million movies.
yeah, I really misjudged my collection.
You were at this storage closet, didn't you?
yeah.
Unfortunately, like my movie and game collection are abysmal now thanks to digital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I mean, and my game collection was sacrificed.
Your game collection was sacrificed for the greater good in my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got rid of most of mine.
Yeah, but not for a great cause.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, PlayStation 2 broke, so what's the point of keeping it?
I went to New York, so, yeah.
Not just New York, WrestleMania.
Yep. Like, it would be cool to visit New York.
And mine mostly got converted into, like, other figurines and shit around
yeah.
my apartment, so.
Mm-hmm.
Except for one that got converted into a VH or a VR headset.
yeah.
Traded that sucker away. I was like, hey, I can get a VR headset with this money.
Nice. This VR headset's pretty good.
They're alright. I find the novelty of them wears off real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone who's ever bought one, especially even on the Steam, for the VR Steam
Yeah.
games, they're like, yeah, it's fun for a bit, but then you just kind of
It's-
never think that you set it up. It's just
Yeah.
kind of a hassle.
Yeah.
Yeah, the setup's the problem.
Yeah, you set it up, you play it for about an hour because you
Yeah.
get tired from
Yeah.
moving around.
Then you put it away, and then it's like,
I don't really want to set that up again.
Yeah.
When the I think if the technology ever advances, it might take off better.
Oh, yeah.
oh, yeah. I admit, there's some VR games I'd love to try.
Oh yeah, no, there's definitely a bunch I'd love to play, but
Oh, yeah.
I'm not spending thousands of
No.
dollars on a system
No.
that's I don't even think will work with the current computer I have, so
No. No. VR is very taxing.
yep. Yeah, you have to have a dedicated PC just for it.
Yeah. And that's really expensive.
Or you get one of the small headsets, but then there's not a lot of games or things you can do with it.
No.
You know, late fees, remember?
Oh yeah, late fees. The staple of movie rental are the late fees.
Oh, yeah. As best, like, I was paid, like, a few times I've had to pay the late fees, but I was able to get away out of late fees one time, because we lost power and I couldn't get the game out of the system.
Yep.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it was split open, and I think, like, I should take the disc out, but you didn't think. Like,
No, because you don't think it's going to go out for long
Yeah.
if it does go out.
The next day, So my dad took it in Monday and actually argued with them and say, like, hey, like, well, this late fees, like, he couldn't get it out of his system to return it.
Yeah.
They were probably like, "Yeah, that makes sense."
Yeah. It depends on which rental store he got it from.
True.
The mom and pop ones are always nicer enough to be like, okay, we understand.
Yeah.
And we'll give you a refund or waive the...
Yeah. But those devil-worshipping international media conglomerates, on the other hand...
Will not.
Yeah. It's like, take a late movie to Blockbuster. I couldn't get into my machine. Too damn bad. Pay the late fees.
Ours looked more like a library at one point.
Okay.
You paid a membership fee each month, but you could rent a movie, and as long as you return that movie, you can rent another one and not have to pay anything.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
And you can keep the movie as long as you want.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Sounds like a little library.
Nice.
Mind you, that's the one that didn't last long.
Yeah. Like, nice concept.
Very nice concept. I think you missed the boat.
Yeah.
Oh no, so like I just love like the visuals were home.
Also, remember renting systems, like video game systems?
Well, luckily I only had to do that twice, I think.
I remember doing this for the N64 because of the big party games it had.
Yeah.
And having to sign waivers and forms, your life, your firstborn.
Oh yeah.
I've only done it the once.
Yeah.
Nintendo 64 as well.
Yep. That was the system to rent.
Yeah. We only had it for like 2 days, for either 1 day or 2 days.
It was usually a weekend rental.
Yeah, it was minimum a weekend rental.
Yeah.
They would never let you rent it for just a night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my place anyway.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was like a lot of signing forms.
Oh yeah, no. Well, that's a PlayStation, PS1 one weekend, and yeah.
And expensive too. Like,
Oh yeah.
it was $50
Oh
for the weekend.
wow, it was only like 15 or 20 for.
Yeah. Mind you, this was the system, all the hookups, 4 controllers,
Oh.
and 2 game rentals.
That's fair.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was 15 for the system and another 5 for rent 2 games.
Yeah.
Okay.
But unfortunately, this one there's no memory cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss renting.
Or damaged discs.
Oh yes.
Because
Yeah.
I think I told you this story.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but we're running out of time, so you might as well tell it now.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have to wrap it up after
No,
this one.
I rented Metal Gear Solid for New Year's. Got home, going to play it. Wasn't loading, no loading screen, nothing. Like, okay, turn it off. Turn the system on off a few times. Like, what the hell? Took it out, looked at the disc.
Ooh. Counter.
Oh,
Worse.
Oh.
not scratched. A chunk of the disc was broken off, and they hot glue got it back together.
Yeah. And you know why? It doesn't run.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate it when people don't take care of stuff.
No, especially like rental stuff. That always made me mad when I went to a friend's house and like the CD they were renting was like on the coffee table,
Oh yeah.
and it's like shit on top of it, and I
Yeah.
was like, at least put it in a case.
Yeah, no. The only thing, I'll admit, I never put, when I went to games, I didn't put, I would usually run 2 games a weekend, so it would be
Yeah.
alternating, so I didn't put them back in the case, just set them on top of the case.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
fine. At least you knew where they were, and they were in a safer condition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was like mixed in with your other games
Oh.
and garbage.
Oh yeah, no,
Ooh.
that's a big pet peeve,
Yeah.
which I love that, so they wouldn't let me, didn't like me, wanting me his games, because I don't know how to handle them.
Yeah.
Until one time I went to one of my Bond games, and it was just sitting out, not in the case or anything. I'm like, oh, that's my sister's like, really? Like, he gives you shit?
Yeah. No, but with that though, we're going to have to call this episode,
Yeah.
but we probably will revisit this.
Oh,
Oh, probably.
It's fun.
I wasn't, especially when going to different videos. So I was looking for some tapes, because...
Yeah, we'll talk about the epic journey for
Mhm.
if you're looking for certain movies and your main store didn't have it.
Yeah, no,
We'll
yeah.
talk about that another time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because one store where there was only one store that had WCW tapes.
Yeah.
So,
But until then, I'm Devin.
Billy, dig it.
Cody, peace out.
Have a good one, guys.